Unexpected employee turnover can turn your business upside down.
We gotta hustle.
Like Sumida's online chai company. To avoid back orders, she needs to get started hiring right away.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. And the moment you sponsor a job on Indeed, you get a short list of quality candidates from our resume database. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get a $75 credit for your first sponsored job post. Terms and conditions apply.
You decided to upgrade your outdoor deck. So you ordered the essentials. A power washer, a set of patio chairs, and a shiny new grill. And you use your Bank of America Cash Rewards credit card, choosing to earn 3% cash back on online shopping and up to 5.25% as a preferred rewards member, which you put towards your most essential deck addition, a bird feeder. Apply for yours at bankofamerica.com/more rewarding. Copyright 2020 Bank of America Corporation.
What's in store for your business this week at Staples?
Printing you new signs for the times.
Get back to business with custom printed signs and sales materials. Staples has hundreds of designs to choose from, or just upload your own.
And now at Staples, get 15% off signs, posters, or decals when you spend $75 or more.
Some items printed same day when ordered before 2 p.m.
Save big on custom printing at Staples.
It's 5/29/21. Exclusions apply. Limit one offer per customer. See store associate or visit staples.com/signage for details.
This hour of instant feedback brought to you by Mike Tapura of National Benefit Plans. For affordable life insurance, call 877-734-2200.
Odyssey is your new home for all the audio that matters to you. Download the Odyssey app today. Live from the Jamie Samuelson studio, here's Stoney and Jansen.
Michigan loses last night, 51-49 to UCLA in the Elite Eight in Indianapolis. A brutal shooting game for the Wolverines and the Bruins, for that matter. Both teams shooting 39%. Credit both teams' defense, no doubt about that. But the biggest problem in Michigan, and a lot of it's UCLA's defense, is your best players, your best offensive players for the most part, failed to come through. Mike Smith, 1 of 7. Franz Wagner, 1 of 10. And that air ball I saw for a while, it's gone now, was one of the leading trends on Twitter. They were comparing to the Carlton shot.
Oh yeah. Well, and so here's the other thing, too, is with 11 seconds left, you get 4 good shots at the basket. Franz Wagner, the air ball you just talked about, and when he airballs it, Eli Brooks is right there. And we talked about it earlier. Take a dribble, gather your feet, go up, use the backboard. He does it, he catches it, tries to shoot it, and then it's, Mike Smith comes down, takes the 3 instead of trying to get a better shot, and then the obviously the heave at the end by Wagner as well. At least he hit backboard and iron on that one.
Yeah, I mean, look, they did not score a basket the last 5 minutes of the contest. They got a couple of free throws, including this free throw.
And then 46 points with 5:23 to go.
Yeah, they missed their last 8 shots now.
Oh, and who hit that last field goal?
Shawnee Brown. Hit the 3
playing against the national champion.
Yeah, and Michigan probably would have lost the next game anyways. I think
Yes.
they would have played Gonzaga within under 10 points, hung early, and then probably lost late. But I don't know, man. I just, they had a good season. There's a lot of benefits from this. I'm trying to see the bigger picture, but I don't think there's anything wrong with this. Just ended 6 hours ago.
I know, yeah. See,
And it has some anger about it.
You're allowed to be pissed off.
Like, some of our core Michigan listeners, like Lou, like, what are you saying this morning? Because you were feeling good about this team and Jawan and stuff, but I don't think there's anything wrong to be. No, the program's in a great shape overall, but there's nothing wrong to be mad this morning.
No, that's what being a fan is. You should be pissed off. You should have had a hard time sleeping last night. If you're a diehard Michigan fan, absolutely. Because you never know. Look, they've a track record of getting back to this situation, but you never know when you're going to get another chance like this. You never know when you're going to get another chance to play a team that you think you should beat. And look, in fairness, their whole tournament was kind of scattered. You know, their whole postseason. They didn't play great in the Big Ten tournament. They didn't play great in the end. So look, Texas Southern, they played bad the second half. The LSU game was, you know, a good performance, but it was tough for a while. And their best game they played was Florida State by far.
But you and I both talked about, and Tom talked about, we wanted to be able to turn that game off at halftime, but we couldn't. Well, not that, I mean, we're going to watch the whole game, but we just felt like at halftime they could have put Florida State away. And I think it came back. They didn't learn a lesson because in this one they were up 11-4. Now I know it was only with about halfway through the first half, but if they had been able to get up, and Tom mentioned this before we went on the show, before we were talking, if they had gone up 15-4, I really think that all of a sudden UCLA does not believe that they should be in this game, that they are.
I don't know. The way that kid was hitting shots,
I think everything.
Yeah, but that's when he started hitting them.
over 4 points? No, I don't.
No.
Oh no! But it's the whole flow of the game. Michigan was not hitting shots early. They didn't hit shots all night.
I know.
If they start making some of those baskets and they start piling on UCLA, then just saying maybe he's taking desperation threes instead of actually lining them up.
Well, more importantly, UCLA, if they fell behind for a greater period of time, would have had to rush their offense. Basically, UCLA baited Michigan into playing their pace.
They did. You're right about
That's
that.
exactly what happened.
But I believe they had them on the ropes. I do. I'm with John on that. They had it was basically going to be a replay of the Gonzaga USC game.
I don't think so because of the runs. We see it all the time. You always told me, you don't get too excited at 10 points, they're down 10, teams down 10, making runs. Especially a guy who can shoot like that. Man, Lou in Detroit. We're asked for you. What's up, Lou?
Good morning, Lou.
Good morning. Good morning. And I don't say that with a lot of confidence. I'm hurting. I'm disappointed. Frustrated because I think we're a better team than what we displayed. And you guys are hitting the points right on the head. You go 5 minutes and 40-something seconds or whatever it was without scoring a basket. And then the one guy who hit the big shot to give us the lead, he's not in the game down the stretch. Couldn't understand that. You're going to a player who was ice cold all night. And I get what Juwan is saying, win as a team, lose as a team. We wouldn't be here without, but listen, it wasn't his night. Sorry. It wasn't his night. And I thought, go inside to the big.
Yes.
Hunter, we always say there's no room in this era, this game for the big. Well, they don't. They take them out the game. They don't use them. That's the problem. He's 7'1". He's efficient around the basket. He misses some layups, but he's efficient around the basket, and he's a good passer.
Right. They didn't
I just didn't like the last. I didn't like the last play. I didn't like the last 2 or 3 plays. I was very disappointed.
They went away from a lot of from the inside out whole tournament.
Yeah.
It worked so well all season. Their spacing, now a lot of that is scouting by the other team. Their spacing in the tournament was not what it was in the regular season. It wasn't.
No. And I think, Lou, you made a great point because when you first started off this call, that's a better team than they showed last night, and I think that's where we are mostly frustrated. That's where I'm frustrated. I'm angry just because they were a better team than we saw them be last night.
Yeah, and look,
I was looking forward to. I wanted a shot at Gonzaga. We get beat, but I wanted a shot at Gonzaga. And big ups to UCLA. They deserve to win the game. They well, Jazang, what's his name?
Jazang. Yeah.
We're in good shape. We got a good program, good class coming in, good people coming. Everybody should be coming back unless you're a senior. I'm sorry.
I agree, but I don't think that's going to happen. Because Wagner's probably going to go. Maybe it's better for the program. You never know.
I mean, they can all
need
come
some
back.
shooters.
They can all come back because of COVID.
Right.
Yeah, yes, exactly.
And they all really, really should. But who knows what's going to happen. I'll say this. Lou made me think of something. I think Juwan coached the team after he got used to using a rotation with livers hurt, like he did every single game, rather than adjusting because a game took on a different tone. And that leads me to why Brown's not in the game, and maybe you're not setting up Brown to take the shot.
Yeah, he did play 20. It's not that he didn't. He played 28 minutes.
I know,
you're right. Look, that's what everybody was saying. Look, I mean,
Eli Brooks took 1-3, and Mike Smith took 3.
Yeah.
I thought that Eli Brooks was a little tentative. I thought they all were a little tentative.
But then I also thought he made them surge back into the game at times.
Yeah. Look, when you think about it, they don't have a great outside shooter. And that's what the game is about.
You get those performances from Johns and Brown, and you should win, and your big dogs let you down.
Yes, they did. 248-539-9797.
97.1 The Ticket. Traffic.
From the WWJ AM 950 Traffic Center, this report brought to you by Benson's Building Supply. 94 eastbound at Van Dyke in Detroit, there's an accident now leaving only the right lane open, already a little bit of a slowdown behind it. A new crash has popped up to the right side of 94 westbound at Cantu. For over 100 years, Benson's Building Supply has been supplying Michigan contractors. Their long-standing supplier relationships allow you to get the best possible materials on time because they deliver to your job site. Benson's Building Supply, the roofing authority, and more is currently hiring. I'm Michelle Pena with traffic.
The Detroit Pistons play the Portland Trail Blazers. Pregame tonight at 6:35 on 97.1 The Ticket.
The tournament is down to just 4 teams. So if you've been watching from the sidelines, now's your chance to get in on the action. FanDuel Sportsbook is hooking you up with exclusive 40-1 odds on all 4 teams left in the bracket. Even the favorites, that's right, new users can get 40-1 odds on any team to win this round. You can win $200 on a $5 bet. All you have to do is download the FanDuel Sportsbook app and make your first deposit to unlock exclusive 40-1 odds. The app is easy to use, and when you win, you get paid in as little as 24 hours. Just sign up with the promo code Doug so they know I sent you. That's FanDuel Sportsbook, promo code Doug. Must be 21 or older and present in Michigan. New users only. Must wager in designated offer market. $10 first deposit required. See full terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com. Gambling problems, call 1-800-270-7117 for confidential help. 1-800-270-7117. FanDuel, official sponsor of 97.1 The Ticket.
This Radio.com Sports Minute is brought to you by Paulson's Audio and Video. With an Odyssey Sports Minute. Nobody believed in us. Nobody picked us, said UCLA coach Mick Cronin after taking his 11th-seeded Bruins from the first 4 to the Final 4 by knocking off top-seeded Michigan 51-49 last night in Indianapolis. Only the 6th double-digit seed to reach the men's Final 4. UCLA withstood a late Wolverines rally. Johnny Juzang led the Bruins with 28 points. In Saturday's second national semifinal, the Brazilian Bruins will challenge unbeaten Gonzaga. Mark Few Zags know how to play basketball, folks. They advanced by steamrolling number 6 USC 85-66. In fact, the only drama in that contest occurred early in the first half when referee Bert Smith collapsed and had to be carried off on a stretcher. He was later reported to be stable and alert. That's the good news. Meantime, form held in the women's tournament as top seed South Carolina and Stanford both cruised into their Final 4 matchup in San Antonio. I'm Boomer Science.
Cleanliness and safety are essential to the success of any business. That's why Cintas has introduced our Total Clean program, a one-of-a-kind one-of-a-kind service that includes scheduled deliveries of essential cleaning supplies, hygienically cleaned uniforms, and on-site sanitizer and disinfectant services to help eliminate germs. Learn what the Cintas Total Clean program can do for you. Oh, I'm ready! Visit Cintas.com and get ready for the workday.
Is your car no longer stopping like it used to? Don't miss out on spring brake deals at O'Reilly Auto Parts. Our professional parts people will help you find the brake parts and supplies you need to do the job right the first time. You'll find great deals on brake pads and rotors, fluids, degreasers, and more. Stop by O'Reilly Auto Parts today or visit O'Reilly.